Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm gonna be going over Roblox Parkour basic tutorial and advanced tutorial. So, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do for the basic tutorial is you want to gain momentum for this jump. So if you were here and you go for the jump, you're not gonna make it. So gather some momentum, run back, and jump. You're going to make the jump pretty easily on your first try. It's going to ask you to jump over this and make it over here. Normal people, well, people would usually do that, but I've seen people go like this. Well, here, how about we change it like this? I've seen people go like that, and they've always fallen down and died, and they can never get it. So usually, you want to gain momentum, run, and you should make it over the gap. Here, it's going to want you to slide. So you're going to back up, you're going to run, and you're going to hold your shift. That should bring you down. Now, this wants you to make it up. So usually, I see people spam like this, and sometimes that works. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jump and then jump again. Alright, well, I did something a little different. Jump and jump again, and you should make it up by just spamming jump before anything else. So now you're at this part. There's gonna be a square, a blue square, that's gonna ask you to jump down. I've seen people go like this, which usually doesn't hurt them, and it will bring them back up here. But what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to jump off and click shift. It doesn't matter if you're moving or not moving. Let me show you the difference. When you're moving with W, you're going to perform a roll. A roll can save you from a lot of falls. This is just one step away from roll. This is just standing perfectly. Landing on a perfect angle where you just bounce down and come back up. Here, it's going to want to let you wall run. So, most people know how to wall run. Some people don't. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to get onto the wall. In your settings, it's either going to ask you if you want it to be a holding wall run or a click wall run. I have a holding wall run. But if you have a click wall run, so let me find it. Right here. Hold to wall run. Now, I should jump and then click again, and get off. So either one will help you in that situation to make the wall run. But personally, I like using hold, because then I have control of letting go and stuff. Now you're going to make to this part. It's going to ask you to go up the pipe. I've seen people go and fall off it. That's not what you want to do. You don't want to spam it like that. You want to gain momentum like before, and you want to jump. It'll let you walk up it. You don't have to spam jump on it. You're going to make it to this part. I've seen some people struggle on this part. They're going to go, oh, well, I did an advanced move by accident. But they're going to go like, and they're usually going to make it up like that. But an easier way to do that is to just gain a little momentum at the edge and then jump. You should just be able to spam like at least 3 times to make it up to this platform. Now you'll make it here. I've seen some people go like this and make it up, which that is actually pretty okay. I recommend doing this. And some people like to go from here and try to do it, and they usually don't make it. But you can wall run over and you can climb onto it. And then you can just either spam jump like this or back up and spam jump. But usually it doesn't work like that. So you're going to want to wall run. Well, if I actually did it correctly. You're going to want to jump, wall run, jump. And you'll make it up. Here, it's going to ask you to fall on the pad. This is the simplest one physically possible. If you got that wrong, that's kind of sad. If you missed the pad, that's kind of sad. Here, it's going to ask you to long jump. So usually, if you go into your settings and you go to the keybind section, it'll tell you what your charge is. That's what will help you long jump. Personally, I have mine on Q, but for you guys, it's going to be left control on charge. So when you click that, there's going to be a charge icon at the bottom. So look at the bottom. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to run to the edge, and you're going to want to click that and jump. Now you want to be able to be moving at the same time. So you want to be exactly at the edge, at least that close. Most people I see, they go like this, and they fall down. But you have to be very close to the edge, or you could also be falling like this. I fell just a tiny bit. You can see the drop a little when I'm doing it. I could show you in third person too. Or you could just do it normally. Get to the edge, bounce off, land. Get to the edge, bounce off, land. And this will be the end of the basic tutorial. You could take the zip line from here, which it doesn't spawn in for me. I don't know why. I think it's because I finished the tutorial. But there's going to be a zip line right here, and you can go down. This menu up here you can use, so you could click this, and it'll bring you back to spawn. Now, let's get on with the advanced tutorial. Alright, so here is the advanced tutorial. Remember, this is for 20 and up. As you can see of my level, I've obviously already completed this. So basically, for the first one, everybody's going to go like this, and it's not really going to help them out. But you can either do it this way. You can jump and turn 90 degrees to make it up, or you could do 180 degrees and make it up. But you have to click space twice while turning. So, listen. That was the first stage. The second stage, I see everybody is always on this. They can never get past it. Well, here you have to do the same thing, but twice. So watch. 1, 2, or 1, 2, 1, 2. And you'll make it up pretty easily. Listen, you're going to click the spacebar amount of 4 times. And that'll take care of that part. Now, you're going to make it to this part, which is pretty easy. All you have to do is climb up it. It's not really that hard, but I've seen some people mess up and fly off the edge. Don't be like them. You're going to make it to this part. It's going to ask you to wall run. And obviously, you're going to go like this, normally, and you're not going to make it. And you'll just fall and land back here. What you have to do is you're going to want to take a long jump, and then you do the 2 wall runs. Now, it's easier if you do it quickly. And you'll make it back over to here. If you fall down, that means you're not doing it quick enough, and you're doing a wall run too long, and you'll make it to a middle part, and then you'll do it backwards, and you'll keep going downwards. You want to be able to do long jump, wall run, stop it early, do the backwards one, try to do it at least fully. If there's a little bit left, jump off, and then try to land over to here. Now you're going to make it to this part. I've seen so many people struggle on this, and this isn't even the hardest part. So stringing is basically all the skills you've learned into one. Wall boost, two wall boosts, two wall boosts, wall run, 2 wall boosts, wall run, jump, wall run, jump, and you should make it, but I stopped mine too early. You're going to want to make it far out, though. You want to keep moving with your wall boosts. And you'll eventually make it here. It might take you a few tries, like I did before. Obviously, because I have these two things, so they're not really helping me. Okay. I absolutely hated this part when I went up against it. This is very annoying. And one other thing, there's a giant gap, well not giant, but there's a gap between here. So when you walk up to it and you fall, you're gonna die instantly. So you're gonna want to jump when you make it to that part. So what I recommend is they're showing you a new move where you jump and you kick. So like you use the long jump button and you click space without moving the W key. Make it to the wall, click Q in space or your charge button in space, and it'll do a wall kick. I think that's called an SLJ. Not sure. I don't follow with the names. I just play the game. But you do that, wall boost, do that, wall boost again, do it again, and then you should just make it up here pretty easily. I did it pretty easily in my first try. Well, not my first try on the game, but the first try right now. And that's because if you coordinate them correctly, you should just be able to do it. Sometimes you're going to need to add a wall run to make it up here, because you won't instantly make it up because of low MS, or high MS. High MS is also very bad. You want to have a low MS, not 256 MS. Don't be like that. And here, it'll ask you, it'll not ask, it'll tell you that you've completed it, and you will unlock a glove called Master Glove. And it's for completing the advanced tutorial. The glove power is 180, which is also the same as the custom glove. So if you're not level 30, because I know you unlock it at level 20, the advanced tutorial at level 20, then you can get this early, and basically it's just a free 180. Custom glove, it's not very different. Like, you can't even put a skin on it. The Master Glove, you can't either. But it's basically just, they're both versions of each other, basically. See? They're basically just two versions of each other. And once you unlock this, it'll add a little more glove power, and it'll be easier to climb buildings. So that was the two tutorials that people usually mess up on. People use this video. I know you need to, because I think I told you to. Whatever, listen to the guy that tells you to watch this video. Goodbye.